Okay, now we see the strength of bleaching powder. So what is the formula of bleaching powder? CaOCl2. So the strength of bleaching powder, it totally depends on the amount of chlorine released from it. It is just like the strength of hydrogen peroxide. It is just like strength of hydrogen peroxide, in which the strength of hydrogen peroxide totally based on the amount of nothing but the volume of oxygen liberated from that hydrogen peroxide. That is known as available oxygen. In the strength of hydrogen peroxide, we discussed that the volume of oxygen liberated, which is called as available oxygen. And hydrogen peroxide strength దేని బేస్ చేసుకొని చెప్తాం మనం, అది రిలీజ్ చేస్తే ఆక్సిజన్ వాల్యూ బేస్ చేసుకొని దాని స్ట్రెంగ్త్ డిస్కస్ చేస్తాం. ఇన్ ద సేమ్ వే, సో బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఇండికేట్ చేయడానికి we use the chlorine, the amount of chlorine released from that bleaching powder. ఒక శాంపిల్ బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ తీసుకొని దాని నుంచి how much amount of the chlorine will be released. So the amount of chlorine released is known as available chlorine. Available chlorine means the chlorine released from the bleaching powder. From a given sample of bleaching powder, the amount of chlorine released from a given amount of bleaching powder is called strength of bleaching powder. Simple గా మనం బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ నుంచి రిలీజ్ అయ్యే క్లోరిన్ బేస్ చేసుకొని ఆ బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. Okay, in experimentally you know that so bleaching powder releases chlorine. So ఈ chlorine base చేసుకొని మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. ఇక్కడ the amount of chlorine must be known. ఈ amount of chlorine మనకు తెలవాలి. దీన్ని బేస్ చేసుకొని బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ స్ట్రెంగ్త్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేస్తాం. అది క్లోరిన్, సో ఈ amount of chlorine find out చేయడానికి it is treated with iodide. Okay, where this chlorine make this iodide into iodine, and this iodine treated with thiosulfate. This iodine treated with thiosulfate, which is converted to S4O6 minus 2. Means here bleaching powder releases chlorine. Chlorine oxidizes iodide into I2, and I2 by reacting with S2O3 minus 2 makes that S2O3 minus 2 into S4O6 minus 2. So here total reactions is useful to identify the released chlorine, nothing but available chlorine from this bleaching powder. So this bleaching powder releases chlorine. Chlorine reacts with the iodide, makes that iodide into iodine. The iodine S2O3 minus 2 react అయి S4O6 minus 2 form అవుతుంది. So ఇక్కడ మనం basing on all these reactions we can write milli equivalent of bleaching powder is exactly equal to milli equivalent of this chlorine, and it is exactly equal to milli equivalent of that iodine again, which is exactly equal to milli equivalent of S2O3 minus 2 thiosulfate ion. So based on this information, if in these calculations they will give any of the two informations, okay, with the help of that information and using this relation we are able to calculate the strength of bleaching powder. Okay, generally what is the importance of bleaching powder compound? If you calculate the oxygen, so if you calculate the chlorine oxidation number in bleaching powder, So for calcium we know the 2. For oxygen is minus 2, that is 2x. So the oxidation number of chlorine we will get 0. Actually the chlorine in free state only it is having 0 oxidation state, but here we got oxidation number of chlorine is 0 in a compound, which is generally not possible. But actually here also it is not exactly equal to 0. Here in the 2 chlorines, this chlorine is having +1 oxidation state, whereas this chlorine is having -1 oxidation state. And we calculated by taking 2x, means we calculated the oxidation number of 2 chlorines here, that's why we got 0. Means the original oxidation states of chlorines in this bleaching powder are different. One is for -1, for other it is +1. General calculation we will get 0. Okay, now we see a problem on the strength of bleaching powder. Okay. Okay, now we see the problem based on bleaching powder strength. We know that bleaching powder strength is based on the available chlorine, the amount of chlorine released from it. So see the problem, 0.71 gram. So 0.71 gram of a sample of bleaching powder is dissolved in 100 milliliter of water to make it a solution, and from that 50 milliliter of this solution, means here the total solution is 100 milliliter. 0.71 gram of the sample of bleaching powder is dissolved in 100 milliliter of water. So totally you got 100 milliliter of bleaching powder solution. So from that only 50 milliliter of this solution is titrated. Titrated means it is a method for the reaction. Reacted with potassium iodide solution. So the I2 liberated. We know that the bleaching powder, when reacts with potassium iodide, the released chlorine from the bleaching powder reacts with potassium iodide and makes it iodine. The iodine liberated. So how much iodine is liberated here? Which need 10 milliliter of 0.1 m sodium thiosulfate solution given in acidic medium for complete neutralization reaction. So we need to find the percentage available of chlorine, in the given sample. And the 0.71 grams of bleaching powder lona available chlorine how much? And a 0.71 grams of bleaching powder can release how much percentage of chlorine? So adi manam find out cheyali. Okay. So here see, at first bleaching powder is titrated with potassium iodide. So we know the relation that so bleaching powder releases chlorine. On heating this bleaching powder releases chlorine. This chlorine makes the potassium iodide into iodine, and this iodine is neutralized with sodium thiosulfate. Here the reacted part is S2O3 minus 2, which makes into. So on this relation we will get milliequivalence of bleaching powder is exactly equal to the milliequivalence of chlorine, which is obtained from this bleaching powder, and from this iodine is liberated. How much iodine liberated? which is exactly neutralized by this one. So here there is information given only about milli equivalence of S2O3 minus 2. We need to calculate about chlorine. So this problem lo manaki so bleaching powder nunchi how much bleaching powder reacts with some amount of potassium iodide and releases iodine. At iodine form and iodine formation, how much iodine is formed is not given directly. Ikkada form and iodine neutralize cheyalante it requires 10 milliliter of 0.1 m sodium thiosulfate. And ఇప్పుడు chlorine find out cheyalante manaki amount of iodine avasram. ఇప్పుడు amount of iodine telavalante we need to get the milli equivalence of S2O3 minus 2. అంటే S2O3 minus 2 base చేసుకొని మనం chlorine find out చేయొచ్చు. So milli equivalence of S2O3 can be calculated. Normality into value is called milli equivalence. We know that. So what is the normality? It's a molarity given 0.1. And what is the N factor? Here S2O3 minus 2 it changed to S4O6 minus 2. Here sulfur oxidation number, if you calculate this we will get plus 2. Here if you calculate sulfur oxidation number it will be plus 2.5. So the change is 0.5. For how many sulfurs? 4 sulfurs. Total you get the change is 2. So 2 electrons. But it is for 2 moles. We need to calculate it for 1 mole. So that equal to 2 by 2 equal to 1. So this is for 1 mole. Here you obtained 2 electrons for 2 moles of thiosulfate. We need to calculate standard value for 1 mole. That's why 2 by 2 will get 1. Means its N factor is 1. What is its value? Its value given 10. So here we get milli equivalence of S2O3 equal to 1. So milli equivalence of chlorine, we can compare these two. That is milli equivalence of chlorine equals milli equivalence of S2O3 minus 2, or they are exactly correlated. So milli equivalence of chlorine is equal to 1. This is for 50 ml. For 50 ml of chlorine, milli equivalence equal to 1. ఇక్కడ క్లోరిన్ మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ దేని బేస్ చేసుకొని చెప్తున్నాం అంటే మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ థయోసల్ఫేట్ బేస్ చేసుకొని చెప్తున్నాం. మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ థయోసల్ఫేట్ ఇస్ క్యాలిక్యులేటెడ్ విత్ నార్మాలిటీ ఇంటూ వాల్యూమ్. సో నార్మాలిటీ అంటే ఇక్కడ 0.1 మొలారిటీ దెన్ N factor 1 into milliliters. You got 1. అంటే థయోసల్ఫేట్ మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ 1. And in this relation we can compare these two. Milli equivalence of chlorine is equal to milli equivalence of S2O3 minus 2. I think the reaction is only for 50 milliliter. This reaction is only for 50 milliliter of chlorine. But the sample the sample is dissolved in 100 milliliter. కాబట్టి దీన్ని మనం ఇప్పుడు 100 milliliterలోకి కన్వర్ట్ చేయాలి. So you got that for 50 milliliter of chlorine, milli equivalence is equal to 1. So it is totally based on a value. Therefore, for 100 milliliter of chlorine, milli equivalence equal to 2. Means this is our basic solution. Basic solution means in problem it is given as initial solution. ఇక్కడ initial ఇచ్చిన పార్ట్ ఇదే మనకి 0.71 sample bleaching powder dissolved in 100 ml of water. అంటే ఇప్పుడు 100 ml of solution నుంచి రిలీజ్ అయిన క్లోరిన్ మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఏంటంటే 2. సో మిల్లీ ఈక్వలెన్స్ ఆఫ్ క్లోరిన్ 2. Okay, so now we calculate that milli equivalence in normal way. Okay. So normal here weight is given how much? 0.71. Hey, important one is milli equivalence of chlorine equals to 2, and we know the relation starting milli equivalence of CaO. It is calculated that milli equivalence of chlorine is equal to 2. So we can write it now. So what is the milli equivalence? Normality into value is equal to 2. So now we calculate the normality. Okay. So what is the normality? It's weight of chlorine by its molecular weight by its valency 2000 by volume into V. Here it is calculated earlier, that is equal to 2. So now you will get weight of chlorine is equal to here we will get 35.5 again 2 into 35.5 by 1000. Here we get so the weight of chlorine is equal to 0.071 grams. Means from the 100 milliliter of this bleaching powder solution, the weight of chlorine released is 0.071 gram. అంటే తీసుకున్న స్టార్టింగ్ ఎంత మనకి 0.71 బ్లీచింగ్ పౌడర్ తీసుకున్నాం, దాంట్లో వచ్చిన క్లోరిన్ ఎంత 0.071 గ్రామ్. ఇక్కడ వాట్ ఈజ్ అవైలబుల్ క్లోరిన్? ఇక్కడ అవైలబుల్ క్లోరిన్ అంటే 0.071 గ్రామ్. సో ఇన్ దిస్ ప్రాబ్లమ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ asked that we need to get the percentage of available chlorine. So percentage of available chlorine means we need to calculate the percentage value. Okay. Here we got 0.071 grams of chlorine. We need to find the percentage value. Okay. The percentage of available chlorine equal to weight of chlorine by what is the total sample? The weight of bleaching powder. So weight of chlorine you got it. And weight of bleaching powder is how much? So finally we will get so that is equal to 10%. So the amount of chlorine liberated from this sample of bleaching powder is 0.071 gram. So this is called available chlorine in terms of grams. So we made it into percentage. How you get the percentage? The weight of chlorine by the weight of bleaching powder. The bleaching powder, the amount of bleaching powder lo this much amount of the chlorine is released. We are getting the percentage means into 100. So finally got 10% of chlorine is released from this bleaching powder. Okay, so this is the strength of bleaching powder based on available chlorine. Okay.